Hey, it's Trey the Gatorboy, and welcome to another unboxing video. Today I've got an awesome new thing called the Batrix Ultra, the Aquos Batrix Ultra with Bakugan pack, and it comes with the Darkus Ramparian, which I'm really excited about because it is fantastic. So I'm just gonna get right on into this. Just gonna go ahead and cut the corners. Alright, so on the back, it actually has a misprint. It actually says that it comes with a an Aquos Hydrus, when in fact it actually comes with a Pyrus Hydrus. So don't worry about that because, I mean, you can very clearly see what's in the box. It comes with a Ventus Cycloid, an Aquos Batrix Ultra, and a Darkus Ramparian Ultra. And of course, the normal stuff. So I'm really excited about this pack because this is part of the whole Wave 3 thing where they're actually making translucent Bakugan packs. And you'll see when I pull out the Batrix that the Batrix is actually translucent, a translucent blue, not the same translucent that's on the Bakugan. It's actually the dark blue that's translucent instead of a light blue. It's actually another thing right there. So you'll want to watch out for when you're taking out the Batrix that there's an actual extra piece that you have to snip off. So looking at it, it's very difficult to tell that it's translucent, except for when you're really looking at like in the light. But just by looking at it, you're not really going to notice it's translucent, other than the fact that when it's actually in light, it looks really nice. Alright, so if you look right here in the corner, you can actually see that it gets darker as my finger passes by it because it's translucent. Now, translucent Bakugan are very different from the diamond Bakugan. They're not going to be as clear, but they'll still look really, really sweet. I mean, look at this. It's very dark, and I really like that. Aquos definitely needed a darker color scheme for some of their Bakugan, and I think this really fits. I think it looks really, really nice like this. So next, I'm just going to take out the gear piece. So the gear piece is really cool. They're, I believe, the stealth thrusters card. Like, they're based on the stealth thrusters. And here they are. Pretty sweet. And they just kind of click by moving these two flaps in and then just moving them in. So this time I'm actually going to follow the arrow that's on there. So let's just go ahead and put this on. Yeah, it just kind of shoots down. The thrusters are really cool. They're so bulky compared to other Bakugans that we've seen. And it just overall looks really sweet. I love it. And I think the Aquos Batrix is actually pretty good, which you'll see in just a bit when I get to the character cards. So next I just want to pop out these the little peg-on gears. So Batrix Ultra seems to have peg-on gears right at his legs, right there. So you can just kind of, I don't really know how they're supposed to go on, but it looks like something like this, because as you can see, there's a little thruster right there. Nice, so this is what he looks like with all of his gears on. Well, okay, let's just position this a little better. So yeah, honestly, Batrix looks really, really good. I really love the design. I was a little skeptical at first, but honestly, Batrix looks great. I definitely recommend picking this up just for the Batrix. And surprisingly, he actually stands with the massive bulky gear on him. So that's really nice. It seems like he would be a lot more back heavy, which he is a bit more back heavy. If you touch him, he might fall over. But honestly, he looks great. So let's just get on with the next ones. Okay, so we've got the Darkus Ramparian. Now, this is actually my first Ramparian, and he looks really, really cool in Darkus. I've seen pictures of the Aquos one, and he's still pretty cool, but wow, this is really cool. Really awesome. And I definitely think that if you're just picking them up to collect them, you're definitely going to want the Darkus Ramparian. He just looks so good. And of course, as you see, 800 B power. Very powerful, and I'll get to that in just a bit. So next we've got the Ventus Cycloid. He makes a return in this game, and he has 600 B power, and I think 2 attack. I'll get to his character card in a bit. Ventus Cycloid looks really good, and I've heard that his Pyrus variant is not very powerful. I think the Ventus one could be just a little bit better than the Pyrus one. And we've got the Pyrus Hydrus. Not anything that special. I like the Aquos one way better. But yeah, pretty much folds the same way. Very difficultly with the feet. But yeah. So next we've got folding Cycloids. So Cycloid, I think the arms go up, the head goes in, and then the bottom. Yeah, just like that. Arms in, head down, and then the whole bottom half. Alright, so to fold Ramparian, you just move his little manual feet inverted. You press down the shoulder flaps. You push his head in. Push his feet in. And then you just move his tail in, like that. Oop. Okay, so the only thing I did differently folding him than what I just showed is I actually pushed his tail and the feet in first, and then the shoulder flaps and the head, in the same way that I showed before. And now for Batrix. So, of course, for his gear, press the flaps in and twist. Okay, so Batrix is a little more difficult. So for Batrix, you want to press his head in first, and then his ears, and then his arms. So they kind of like, the arms just kind of like pivot into place. They're really weird. And then you want to push his feet, like flip the feet up and in, and then the tail flap, and then similar to Dragonoid, you push the little backpack, and there you go. Batrix is definitely a harder one to fold, but yeah, with practice you can get them folded pretty quickly. Okay, so now finally to the cards. So the cards I'm really excited about because the freaking Darkus Ramparian is so powerful. Alright, so here. Okay, so the Cycloid. So he's a Flaming Fist and Shield with 600 B power and 2 attack. The Aquos Batrix Ultra is 500 B power, 4 attack, Green Fist and Shield, with a shield effect with plus 4 attack. That's actually not horrible if he gets a good evolution. And now the Ramparian Ultra, which I'm super excited about. He is a shield, magic shield, with 800 B power, 2 attack. He is a monster because his magic shield will make him 1450 and 2 attack. And you know what that means? He's on par with Ventus Ultra, and the Hailstrox Ultra doesn't have a shield core with it. So this is technically a little bit better. And of course he way overpowers the Darkus Enoch, which everyone's hyped about. Yeah, B power higher than Enoch, so that's good. And of course Pyrus Hydrus, double fist, and 500 B power, 4 attack. Not amazing, but you're really buying this pack for these three, because Cycloid's a decent Ventus Bakugan, the Batrix is a pretty decent Aquos Bakugan, but that Ramparian is fantastic. So now for the Baku Gear cards: Dark Helm, Baku Thrusters, Ventu Channeler, and Pyro Hammer. Nothing super special like the Aquos Nilius Ultra, but not horrible. And of course we've got the Toy Battling Game, and we've got the How to Folds. So here is the Batrix one, but if you watched, then you probably already know how to fold them. So yeah, here you go. Here's a checklist if you want to take a picture of that. And of course it's going to be the same thing, the how to fold for Darkus Ramparian. I guess I might as well pull that up for you. The checklist is going to be the exact same. So yeah, here you go. If you want to have a physical copy of how to fold him. But you can always check on the Bakugan official YouTube channel for the how to folds. Okay, so now for another exciting part. The cores. I actually have no clue what this comes with. So let's see. So we've got plus 5 attack Flaming Fist. Ooh, we've got a Aquos Darkus Shield. That's nice. We've got an Aquos Darkus Fist. Very nice. We've got plus 300B, minus 1 energy. Very, very good. We've got Darkus Pyrus, plus 100B Fist. Ooh, we've got a plus 200B, minus 2 energy. Very, very nice. We've got plus 2 attack, minus 2 energy. Very, very nice. I actually really like that. And we've got plus 500B, minus 1 energy, magic shield. Nothing too special with that one. I mean, the magic shield's okay. I would prioritize your energy cores to be more for the shields and the fists. But yeah. And there's a really good Flaming Fist one as well. Plus 200, plus 3 attack, I think, and then minus 2 energy. Very powerful. So yeah, I mean, if you want a really good Baku Gear pack, pick this one up, because it has amazing cores with it, and some really good Bakugan to boot as well. I mean, you could literally make a team with just these three if you wanted to. The Cycloid, the Batrix, and the Ramparian. Alright, so this is going to be how Ramparian opens. So yeah, pretty cool. He does a nice little flip, because he has a very similar back to the new Howl Core Ultra. So one more roll test with the Ramparian. I'm going to see if it can do a double core landing like when rolling backwards. And no, he just kind of flips up. It's because his magnet is, or his springs are so strong that they don't allow for it. One thing before I roll him, Batrix Ultra has one of the nicest ball forms of all the new Bakugan. It's just so pleasing to look at. So aesthetically pleasing. I love it. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll him forwards. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and roll him backwards as well. Let's see if he can do any sort of special core thing. Oh, nope. Okay, so he does have the same backpack area as Dragonoid Ultra, so he's just gonna completely miss a core if you roll him backwards. So don't roll Batrix Ultra backwards. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead for Cycloid. Opens like a Fangzor, and his magnet isn't quite strong enough for the double core, but he would land like he would be double coring. So I guess if you aim him for a very specific part on the edge of a core, he might double core as a core Bakugan, which is actually pretty nice. And of course, lastly, we have the Hydorus. Nothing that special, and honestly, his magnet's not even as strong as the Aquos one, so not as good. I don't recommend using the Pyrus Hydorus, but I can definitely recommend using any of these other 3 options because they're all really sweet. I love them. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be able to see when I upload, then go ahead and hit the bell notification icon. And so thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.